receptionist and Nurse Shhheila. You see, we're a bit short-staffed since we recently had some of our staff members lose their medical licenses. Since patient Jared is green. Anyway, I'm pleased to meet you. Welcome to the Hospital of Horrors, where we treat you holistically and or horribly. A small price to pay for no price to pay. I'm sure you'll agree. Are you an existing patient? Okay, well, could you just fill out this form for me? No need for any insurance details. It's just the basics. How can we help you this evening? Some brain fog. And you just don't feel 100%? I see. Well, you are most likely in safe hands here. We have state-of-the-art facilities and many unique specialists. If your regular doctors can't seem to diagnose or treat you with a typical Western or Eastern medicine, our unorthodox methods are sure to do what theirs could not. Does that sound good? Okay. We don't often get patients as brave as you, so the hospital's pretty dead. That is to say, empty. Our doctors, nurses, and specialists can see you right away. While you're filling that in, I'll inform you about our wonderful diagnostics and treatment team here at the hospital. Don't forget, you're free to walk out before any procedure begins. If you're feeling unsafe or anxious about it, and you're free to come back later to their individual rooms for the full procedure to be done at your convenience. Directions are below in case you get lost. First down the hall is Paranormal, the Paramedic. She'll run some diagnostic tests on you, perform a cranial nerve exam, and if she can't figure out what's wrong with you, she'll pass you on to Mad Marie, the zombie, who is our resident lobotomist. She's very good at removing brain issues. Or just brain, for that matter. Then we have Dr. Jule. Don't stare at her wings. She's also an expert at neurological issues with the help of her magical powers. Then if we still don't have a diagnosis, we always have death. Oh no, I don't mean for you, silly. I mean the death. The Grim Reaper. No. Don't be intimidated. He's a really nice guy, actually. And contrary to popular belief, he doesn't kill everyone he sees. The next door down is Dr. Selene, the witch. She's an excellent pharmacist, so to speak. After an examination, she'll mix up the medications required for you and administer them. Though they aren't without their side effects. Once she's had a stab at you, make your way over further deeper down to see Dr. Orr. As a soul eater, she will cleanse your soul by eating it. Don't worry, I'm sure it will work out just fine. Don't move the dodgy lights and leaky ceiling in her office. That room is in desperate need of a reno. The soul extraction is totally safe, usually. Though some patients do end up bedridden and disoriented for a little while after an appointment with her. Anyway, at some point you might come across some other patients or previous patients. Don't be alarmed. They mean no harm, even though they might be a bit particular. particular about their haunting spot. After Dr. Aura, the next medical expert down the hall is Dr. Brimaxian, the doctor of psychiatry here. He will diagnose you in case a mental element is responsible for your brain fog. And if all that fails, I'll be the last to see you in the very last office down the hall. I have some surprising methods that will certainly fix you right up. And after that, if we don't find out what's wrong with you, we'll fix you up. You'd be a medical marvel, as that is every specialist in the hospital. Ah, you're done with that. Thank you so much for filling that out. The hall is just down to the right. Don't be alarmed by the busted lights. The banshee's screams shattered them all this morning. Don't worry, we removed her from the premises, so you are quite safe now. But we haven't got around to replacing them just yet. Yep, it's just down the hall to the right. Second door on your left. Good luck.
You
No, I didn't hear anything. I'm here to get rid of all the bad parts of your brain. You know, the parts that make you overthink, worry, make you a little bit paranoid. I am here to help you with that. So the process, you'll feel me just wiggling around in your ears a little bit. And you don't have to look, because it can be a bit gruesome when I'm just eating your brains. I cut myself shaving, and I got too lazy to take it out. Hey, never mind judging me. You ought to get your own stuff together first. Yes, exactly, quite. You wouldn't be here if you'd sorted your own life out. Let me take a look. Rude. Oh, you got some tasty bits in there. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I'm sorry. I dug a bit too deep. That's your eye. Let me pop it back in for you. I am sorry.
Well, you tried.
You don't have much between your ears there, really. I normally get brain straight away. You have a lot of the bad stuff going on here. You are a bit paranoid, aren't you? Let's have a look. It's harder than I thought to get. Let me just get some digging equipment. My favourite thing. I got a huge bit. Crazy how the juicier. So good. So good. Well, I think you're done. Thank you for that. You take care now, won't you?
Hopefully you won't hear any more voices. I can't promise anything. We don't have much time and you have a lot in there. I do hope some other nurse can help you with that.
I see you've been to Marie. She always gets carried away. Well, I'm Dr. Jule. I can try to do something for you. Can you hear me? Looking like the lights aren't shining too well back there. Okay, let's see what we can do. What am I? I'm surprised you have the presence of mind to even ask that question. Even though it should be obvious. I'm a fairy, obviously. No, these aren't to protect you, they're to protect me from you. You got a little, something hanging out there, but I'm gonna try my best to get you straightened out. Brain fog, you say? No wonder. They really should stop letting Marie work on the brain patients, shouldn't they? Alright. Now you just hold still. One more time. Ready? How do you feel now? What? So, it seems like I accidentally took some of your life force, and that's really not my department, putting it back. So, why don't you scurry on along down the hall and see if someone else can help you, because I'm tired of you. No, I'm keeping the life force for myself. I don't care. Bye now.
There. I am death, not Fear not. I am not here to remove your soul from your body. I'm here to do quite the opposite, actually. To make this encounter particularly less frightening, you may think of me as Kevin. Yes, Kevin, that's my name. Every now and again, I am asked to heal the soul in the body instead of separating and removing it. Normally this job is done by your guardian angel. They are, in fact, actually quite busy. They are under the command of Michael the Archangel, and there is in fact quite a big battle happening over Uruguay of all places. And so, until they can return, assume the responsibilities of guarding you, I am here to give the life taken from the last encounter you had, the Dark Fairy, who, without my permission, did remove some of your life force. I am here to give it back. I understand this is unusual, and from what I can tell, your experience at this hospital has been quite surreal. I am hoping to provide perhaps a bit of comfort to you as you make your way from room to room in this place. If you don't mind, I will now begin to fill you with the life that was taken from you. It will feel very much like I have entered your brain. But I assure you this is all good. Not evil. You'll just have to take my word for it, I suppose. Now, if you don't mind, here we go. Relax. Relax. It's okay. It's okay. I'm giving you life right now. Relax. Yes, relax. Relax as the life force re-enters your body. Relax. Relax. Yes, relax. Do your best to relax as I heal the relationship between your soul and your body and make you one whole being again. Yes, relax, relax. Do relax. 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 You're doing great and you're being so brave. Relax, relax. Relax, relax. Yes, yes, yes. Relax, relax. Relax, relax. I must ask, as you move on from this place and this encounter, you maybe don't let anybody know my name is Kevin. Death is much more intimidating. I just need to comfort you for a minute, so I let you know my name. Please don't tell anybody I'm Kevin. Relax, relax, relax. I appreciate that. Thank you. Relax, relax, relax. Yes, do relax. Relax, relax. We're nearly done here. Relax, relax. Relax. Do relax. Relax, relax. Yes, relax, relax. Almost done. Relax, relax. I can see the color coming back into your cheeks. Relax, relax. Relax. You are quite the specimen, I must say. Relax, relax. Do relax. Yes, relax. Oh, and there we go. And just like that, you are one whole being again. You may move on from this room, and I do hope the rest of your stay in this hospital is better than your experience with that Dark Fairy. Until next time.
You must be the brain fog patient that everyone's been talking about. Yes, you'll find that word travels fast in this medical facility. Or I guess you could say gossip. Who have you seen so far? Yes, that's quite the array of people. Well, my name is Selene. I am the resident witch of the facility. And if you don't mind me saying, you do seem a little bit dazed still. You said you spoke with Kevin last, right? Or, excuse me, Death. Well, he's been known to be a little hit or miss sometimes. So, if you don't mind, I think I will examine you and perhaps give you a potion to make sure that you're all taken care of. Sound good? Wonderful. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're going to keep focusing on the tip of my nose, and I am going to check on your pupil dilation. Okay? Okay. Excuse the mask, by the way. I just really don't relish the idea of catching any of your human diseases. You mortals are such petri dishes for the nastiest viruses. Okay. Okay. So I am still seeing a little bit of brain fog lingering. So I'm going to recommend that potion just to clear things away. I've got it right here. This is a lovely moon healing potion with some incredible ingredients like my proprietary herb blend, and blessed moon essence. An occasional side effect of the moon essence is an altered perception of reality. So if you start to see things a little strangely, fret not. That typically goes away within an hour or two. Refracted moonlight. And I've even added something a little special to this. I added a little bit of moon dust, which will make this a much faster acting potion. But what it does mean is that you're not going to be able to ingest the potion. I will have to inject it just so that you get those fast acting benefits. But don't worry, since I am a witch, my patients benefit from pain-free shots. Alright, let's go ahead and get you taken care of, shall we? Okay, let's grab the appropriate dosage. Just 2 milliliters exactly. Okay. And on the count of 3. Alright. I promise you're not gonna feel anything. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Didn't feel anything, did you? Yeah, I told you. Well, you should be feeling better in no time. But just to make absolutely certain that you're fully taken care of, I'm gonna have you go and visit Aura for me, okay? Well, it's been wonderful meeting you. Bye.
Come in, come in. Just going through your files. Take a seat. Alright, let me get a little closer so we can take a look at you. Sorry for the cold hands. Right. I see. Interesting. Interesting indeed. You have beautiful eyes. Yes, you do. And, you know what they say. Eyes are the window into one's soul, after all. And your soul is very interesting. Let me take a sample. Little tiny. I can sense a little negative energy there as well. Residue, I'm sure. Let's take a look at your notes again.
Worst case
And from the notes, you've had quite an eventful day. So you came in not feeling too good. And see, so you've had quite a few treatments already. And you see some of my colleagues, a few things. You've had a couple of procedures. Oh. You've had quite a few procedures. And I'm sure you're possibly feeling a little better, perhaps. But you might be feeling like there's something still a bit off. Yeah, we get that a lot here. It's understandable. It happens. You might even think that things are a little strange. Doctors and nurses and all the medical physicians that you've seen so far might even have appeared to be a bit odd. You see, that, I'm afraid, doesn't stop here. As you can see, I may be a doctor on paper, but I'm a very special kind of doctor. Yes, you're a bright one. I can tell. I can see. Now, I do promise it's a perfectly painless procedure. And I already took the samples, so you had a little taste of what's involved. Might have you feeling a little tingly here and there, and maybe a little lightheaded, but I hope to make this as comfortable as possible. After all, we're all professionals here. Oh, we do what we do, but don't want you to think that we're not professional. And we take our work very seriously. Yes, we do. All of us. We are my colleagues, even though we are different and unique in our own ways. Indeed, some of us are a little more aggressive with their approach. Yes. you know, we still do try our best for our patients. At least I do. Anyway, I get on with what I do best.
We better find you a bed.
I don't know if you know this or not, but you're in my spot at the moment. I'd like to invite you to promptly move. Get out, because this is where I live. I died here. I have the right to haunt this spot. Oh. You must beg my pardon, I don't see that many alive people these days. Goodness me. And you're sure that you're alive? I mean, you're in... Well... That was a little bit preemptive of me, wasn't it? Well then. Let me introduce myself. I was, such as you are, an individual down on their luck, and I perchance heard of this hospital, and the fact that the healthcare was free very much helped my financial situation. So I decided to get treatment here, and as you would guess, since the fact that I am a ghost, I died. That tends to be how things work. But all of the other hospital beds have at least 2 hauntings, and I would like to not have to share. So, I was wondering if perhaps maybe you could move on. Scary. Go away. Die somewhere else so that I don't have to, well, share the bed. Come to think of it, I would prefer there not to be many more ghosts here at all. Well, mayhaps we can come upon a deal. If I help you get through your injuries to a level at which perhaps you're able to leave of your own accord, then you can go and live your life and die somewhere else and let me keep my bed in peace. Does this sound like a good idea to you? Oh my goodness, that is the best news I've heard. Now, to give you some motivation, perhaps I'll tell you what it's like to be a ghost. We walk around, do nothing, you can't properly eat, you can't poo, and so I would advise you not to die in a sudden or traumatic way, because that would be annoying. So, take care of yourself.
You're still here.
Maybe I'll, if it's okay with you, I'd like to get a little bit closer. I know it's strange, but I can't really touch you. Because I'm a ghost, and you're flesh. Yuck.
Hello. Well. Oh, you don't look well. Have you been wandering? I see. I'm Dr. Brimaxian from the Worldbri Institute. Yes. I've traveled great distances. I'm not a resident in this hospital. I usually visit other places to collect data. I'm a doctor of psychiatry. Yes, I observe. I observe. Well, let's take a look. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with you. Well, I guess I'll have to probe deeper. Well, what's wrong with you probably is not your brain. I do pay attention mostly to the brain. But you seem to be experiencing anxiety, apprehension, fear. That's quite normal amongst members of your species, community. Yes, I wouldn't have anything to worry about. Well, unfortunately for you, I cannot offer any help or prescribe anything that may assist. What's wrong with you is not in your mind. I deal mainly with the conditions of the mind. At least these days I do. But no matter. I'll have to keep an eye on you. Have to keep you monitored. Although, in this jurisdiction, I am required to ask for your consent to place a tracking device on you. Oh, I see. Well, then I wish you luck as you move on. I'll have to keep your file ready. Yes. Oh, you may continue to your next appointment. I'll find you if I need to take a deeper look.
So you must have seen all the specialists, and you're still stuck. So I'm guessing it went well. Oh, what exactly? What happened? Oh. Oh, I see. Alright. So you were cured of your brain fog, but still have part of your soul missing? Is that right? And you're now being haunted by a ghost or two. And there might be some residual anxieties and worries still left in your brain. Did I get all that correctly? Okay, well, that's okay. I can still fix you. You're in safe hands, don't you worry. First, let's get rid of those pesky ghosts. I'll just light up this smudge stick, which will cleanse the space and you, any spirits. The smell is something no spirit enjoys. And they will vamoose out of that, guaranteed. Let's be sure to bathe you in this smoke, so that you are cleansed of any hauntings. Very good. Now, I'll just sprinkle you in a bit of salt. To be sorry, I'm not seasoning you. Ghosts hate salt too. This should repel them even further. If they do happen to follow you home, just sprinkle some regular salt in your doorways and windows, and you'll be very safe from them. There you go. Do you hear anything still? But not. Now, next, I'll draw your blood and run it through our supercomputer. And this will let us know how long you need to be inside our extraction machine for. A little too long and your brain desiccates. Not enough, and you will still have worries and anxieties. Yes, an extraction machine. I'll attach it to your scalp and it will extract all the negativities, worries and anxieties and fears right from the core of your brain, leaving you utterly relaxed and contented. Now, yes, it's a bit of a wider gauge than you might be used to, but I do need a fair amount of blood for the test. Hold out your arm for me, please. It'll only sting for a second. You might feel a little pinprick. Very good. Almost done. There we go. All done. Let me put this into the supercomputer. It won't be long.
Please insert 1 drop of blood. Patient is 34% anxious.
Okay. So the computer has told me that your anxiety level is at 34%. And that requires 3.4 minutes of extraction. I'll just grab the device. Now for the extraction device fitting. This 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 last one. This way. Okay. Perfect. And I'll just turn on the device. You might have difficulty hearing, and that's normal. Can you still hear me? Sounds a little muffly. Yes, that's normal. It's okay. I'm going to activate the extraction procedure on the machine. You might start to see some strange things as your brain tries to make sense of it. The machine will run for exactly 3.4 minutes. Turn the lights off so it isn't too much stimulation for your brain. Okay? But you'll be safe. going to turn off the device and remove all the electrodes, if that's okay. Right. And I'll have to whisper now because your ears are going to be very sensitive to sounds. Okay, there's one left. I'm sure you found the procedure very painless. It's quite a new technology. How do you feel? Are you free? Weightless. That's perfect. It worked just as it should. There we go. The device is now off your head. Okay. Lastly, to replenish the lost part of your soul, all I need to do is administer a holy water enema. I'm actually joking. Remedying your missing part of your soul is partly up to you. Just make sure that tomorrow you do something that you enjoy doing. Sit in silence. Give yourself some me time. Have fun. Do something kind for someone else. Sit in nature and relax. Meditate. Just